No, because I'm talking to people. Okay.
What's up, Steeler? How are you, bud? I'm just posting the link in the Discord. Alright. So, I don't really know what's going to go on here. We're pretty much just going to do whatever the chat wants to do, but chat's pretty low at the moment. What's up, Brigier? So here's the deal. I'll explain it to you guys that are here. We can either watch Broncos Ravens, or watch Browns Falcons, or we could sim because the rest of these games blow. I mean, we've watched Broncos a lot, we've watched Ravens a lot, so I'm not too keen on watching that one, even though it's a huge wild card game. I mean, maybe we super sim it, maybe. And then, I mean, Browns Falcons could be fun, but let's look forward to Week 16 and see what's here. No. Ah, we just watched the Patriots. God damn it, I don't want to watch me again. Lions Bills, this could be interesting. I mean, Broncos Seahawks is a little interesting, but I mean, Week 16 is kind of weak. Honestly, these last two Browns Broncos, I like Browns Broncos. All right, so these last 2 weeks here are pretty weak. Pretty weak. So, alright, Noob, I'm going to leave this up to you because you're technically involved here. The consensus in chat is that they want to sim the week. However, I will give you the option because there's so few games left to watch. We might get to the playoffs in like a half hour. Um, Ravens, do you want to super sim your game with the Broncos or do you want to regular sim it? We will not watch it, but we could super sim it or regular sim it. I don't know why I'm even giving you the choice, but I feel like being nice. Regular sim. Alright. Force advance. Here we go. This is where shit gets interesting, fellas. Let's just make sure that Kennard coming back. Yeah. The Broncos beat the shit out of the Ravens. The Lions with the huge win over the Packers. Dylan Harris played well. Couple sacks. No picks. The Falcons with the big win over the Browns. Honestly, Noob, the fact that the Falcons beat the Browns might have done you a big favor here. I think that might keep you alive. I think what you're 7-7 and the Browns are 9-5. So if you won out and they lost out, you might have hope. I don't know. Rugier's the expert on that stuff. But I think I, if you're not eliminated, you're close to eliminated, but you might still have hope. And the Bucks take a tough loss to the freaking Saints, who blow. A couple of sacks here. A couple picks for the Saints. Steelers beat the Bengals. That's a big AFC game. this didn't go well for the Ravens. The Broncos just shellacked them. Mills threw 6 touchdowns. Holy crap. Wow. The Broncos did a thing. Broncos played real good in this game. Um, so Sergio Mills lit you the fuck up. And the stupid Jets keep winning. Like, what the fuck? Like, this Jets team isn't that good. The Chiefs take a tough loss to the Raiders. Leonard Robinson didn't turn it over, but he wasn't particularly explosive either. A little bit of pass rush, a little bit of turnover. The Rams tied, so that's always funny. What is up, Pepperjack? How are you doing? Some turnovers, some sacks. It's not bad. The Dolphins drop another game.
Have a good day.
49ers with a pretty big win here. That was my mom, Pepperjack. That was my mom. Seahawks barely squeaked by the Bears. Wow. The Bears played well. The fullback had 100 yards. That's cool. That's cool. Of course, Scott McCoy gets a sack. What would a game be without Scott McCoy getting a sack? Jaguars get another win as they continue to close in on that #1 seed. Alright. Week 16. Nope. 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 No. 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 I guess maybe. No. No. Again, I guess maybe. No. No. That one's not terrible. It's like Broncos Seahawks is okay, but again, we watched the Broncos a shit ton. So we'll peep standings, and that game doesn't mean anything. It's cross conference. Ah, the Browns haven't clinched yet. This one's interesting too. This is tight. This is tight. Yeah, the Lions have that easy. Falcons have that easy. Giants have that easy. And then the Seahawks have that pretty easy. The NFC is terrible. Oh my god. Falcons and Lions look like they're going to have a bye. Which to me, hey, good for Pride, good for AP. Giants are probably going to be the 3 seed. Seahawks probably the 4 seed. And then I guess it's Niners, Bears, and Packers, and maybe Bucks. Maybe Cowboys. AFC is juiced. We got me and the Jaguars. Jets clinging on. The Bills would be in right now. That's pretty cool. The Bills would, and somehow the 9-5 Colts would be out. Wow. Okay. So let's. You guys that are here, you guys are the OGs. So you're gonna decide what we're gonna do here. You have full control over what we're gonna do here. I'd say that one's out. I mean, Pats Colts maybe. Lions Bills means nothing. It's a meaningless game for the Lions. It's a huge game for the Bills. I openly admit it's a huge game for Rozier and the Bills. And then this game means nothing for Seattle. Like, Seattle's going to win that division. Again, it's another huge game for Lance, but it's like it's a one-sided huge game. And then Pepper Jack said peep week 17. That could be huge if I'm able to choke that away. Like, week 17 sucks too. Browns Broncos could be big. Browns Broncos could be very, very big. Those teams could be fighting. But no, because if the Browns are going to win the division, then it doesn't matter if the Broncos are fighting for a wild card. Unless the Broncos are able to beat Seattle and are then fighting to win the division. I don't know. There aren't many good games here, guys. This is this is surprise. This is just awkward. I guess that's the downside of having as few teams as we do right now. We're only at like I think 16, 17 teams. But still. I mean, obviously we could just zoom through these last 2 weeks, and just go straight to the playoffs. But I wouldn't want to stream playoffs right now. I would wait until tonight to do that. If I'm even around tonight, because I might be going out tonight. Unlikely, but I might be. I at least put an offer out there to somebody, and I haven't heard back yet. Um, we can do XP if we choose to sim through these last 2 weeks, but it's like I don't think week 16 is viable, and then the only maybe viable game is Browns Broncos. But then that means nothing if the Broncos lose to Seattle. So fuck it. Yeah, Browns Broncos if Broncos win. I agree with that, Pepperjack. I agree. If the Broncos are able to upset the Seahawks, then yeah. Okay. The Falcons continue to win. Having a good year there in Atlanta. Dolphins get a win. A win they don't want, but a win nonetheless. Running game too strong. Running game too strong. Pass rush too strong too, damn. Colts didn't play their best game this week. It's kind of disappointing for you, Jay. It's going to be a tough road for the Colts to get in now. The Ravens couldn't pull off the upset. And then the Broncos lost to Seattle, so yeah. There's nothing left to play for. There's nothing left to watch in any of those games. Pretty much everything is settled. Boy. Ooh, the Bills beat the Lions. Yo. That's kind of hype. That's kind of hype. So that makes the Falcons the number one seed in the NFC right now. Wow. That's crazy. Wow. That's tough. Oh shit, the Jets lost. Oh shit. Hopefully, this gets this pesky Jets team down a peg. Because they have been a thorn in my side all season. '49ers hang 52 on the Vikings. Oh boy. Ryan Brees puts up 200 yards and 4 touchdowns. That's a lot. Wow. Okay. So what am I doing? Going to the team schedule. Going to the Colts. Colts lost to the Jets. Colts lost to the Jets. So that's tough. So let's see. AFC. Your 4 division winners are set. But these two haven't clinched the playoff spot yet. Which means if either one of them lose and the Colts win, I think that means the Colts are in. I think. Because if the Colts were eliminated, then these two would have an X, but they don't. So I don't know if Madden's algorithm is wrong but technically this is saying the Colts are still alive because we have our 4 division winners, and then these two, and then the Colts. Broncos and below is eliminated. So I guess the Colts are still alive, but they need either Jets or Bills to lose and for them to win. I don't know. I'm just assuming. I Pretty much the same situation here. We're looking at Bears at 49ers. What the hell? I guess Bucks could theoretically sneak in. This is weird. Okay, so is there any game here that matters at all? No. I guess Falcons Bucks matters a little bit, but like just no. No pumpkin. Alright. To the playoffs we go. Alright, so let's see how this shit show plays out. It's been a weird season. Yep. Eagle is out. That is true. And did that just say the Lions were playing on Wild Card Weekend? Did the Lions really choke away their bye? Did the Lions really choke away their bye? That would be a very pride thing to do. Oh no. Ravens beat the Steelers though. That's kind of nice. All right. Smokey played all right. Wow. That's They lost to the Vikings. Ugh, gross. They lost to the Vikings, dude. Holy Jesus. The Lions just didn't even show up. Dylan Harris is just not playing well. The running game didn't play well. And just, ay. This is not a good game. Not a good game for the Lions. And the Bills get that dub to make those playoffs. The Falcons got their win, yep. Yeah, I can do that, RSV. I can show season stats for important players. Whoa, Chandler Tebow had a perfect rating. Perfect rating. Yeah, he probably won MVP. Would you agree, the man? I mean, I thought your team was better than we expected them to be, Nick. They I don't want to say that they overachieved, but like they pulled out a couple of games that they probably shouldn't have, and they probably lost a few that they should have. The Rams beat the Seahawks, so the Seahawks are distinctly the 4 seed. shouldn't have to be as salty anymore because of the fact that you lost to the Titans. It means that EA game doesn't even matter. So I guess it's one less thing to be salty about. Boy. 49ers lose. We'll check injuries too, Noob. We'll check injuries to see if anybody else can come back for playoffs and stuff. Alright. So, got two user games to watch, and then two sim games. We'll watch them tonight, RSV. We'll watch them tonight. So I'll run through injuries real quick now. Then we'll do stats, then we'll do XP. Alright, I'm healthy. Raiders don't matter. Ravens would have been healthy had they made it. Seahawks are missing DeGraff and Reed. Vikings don't matter. Bills are healthy. Broncos would have been healthy. Browns are healthy. Bucks are kind of healthy-ish. Royce are still out. Wow. Falcons are healthy. 49ers are healthy. Jaguars are missing Steven Hooper. Oof. Oof. Lions are healthy. Alright. Alright, so you want stats and awards. I can do that. Awards. It's going to be Tebow. Tebow wins MVP. Pepperjack gets Coach of the Year. Stabline Offensive Player of the Year, AFC. Friedman, NFC. I can't words. Tommy O'Brien gets Rookie of the Year. Kevin Collier gets Defensive Rookie of the Year. Baptiste gets Quarterback of the Year. Thomas Cheek gets Running Back of the Year. BJ Levy still sneaks away with Receiver of the Year. Kingsbury. Kendrick Durham with Defensive Lineman of the Year. Artis Friedman. Vaughn Heddleston. And Bronson Rasmussen steals Kicker of the Year. Tebow. Rocco Legursky gets Defensive Player of the Year. Hank Ball, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Tebow. Ryan Breeze. Joshua Potts. Raymond Monty. Scott McCoy. Oscar Potter. Raphael Fanini. And Scott Veldman. Alright, so I have requests to see young quarterback stats. Colts. O'Brien put up 4,400 yards. 28 TDs. 67% completion. That's actually really fucking good. Roper put up 3,500 yards, 24 TDs, 59% completions. And I'll go look at Smokey Bullworth. Smokey Bullworth, 2,400 yards, 11 touchdowns, 66% completion. It's not bad. Peterson had 718 and 4 touchdowns. Now we'll check out league leaders. Your league leader in yardage is Chandler Tebow. Your league leader in touchdowns is Chandler Tebow, and it looks like the leader in completion percentage was Francis Baptiste. League leader in rushing is Ryan Breeze with 5.5 yards a carry. League leader in touchdown is also Breeze with Cheek right behind him. Leader in receiving is Pot. Leader in catches is Potts. Leader in touchdowns, Sherman Spencer, Bennett McDuffie, and then Potts. League leader in tackles, Kevin Collier. League leader in sacks, Scott McCoy at 19. Picks, Fanini and Edelston. Then we'll check kicking just for the lulz. Who had the most makes? Where the hell was Musin? Percentage. Alright, so let's check out going to the Dolphins. Checking on him. Sacks. Bernard had 10 sacks. And how did Levy win receiver of the year? He had 1,000 yards and 12 touchdowns. He was fine. I don't know how that's the best receiver, but it was a pretty good season. You guys want to see standings on badness? Redskins will pick first, followed by Eagles, Steelers, Vikings, Texans, Rams, Panthers, Dolphins, Cardinals, Chiefs, Cowboys, Saints, Bucks, Bengals, Raiders, Titans, Packers, Ravens, Broncos, Colts. Okay. So Eagle wants to see Colts stats. Cool. Pass rush stats. I'm tired. A long morning. Durham had 15 sacks, so let's go by conference. That's a good suggestion, EJ. Durham led the AFC in sacks. Okay. So there's 6 of you here. Who wants to do XP first? RSV's here, Noob's here, I think Eagle's still here. I don't know who else is here. RSV is the first me that I see, so Dolphins will go first. Okay. We got Collier, Bernard, Levy, Bonham, Randall, Gilbert, and Trannon. That's actually not bad. That's not bad at all. So we'll start with Kevin Collier. What are we doing with Kevin Collier? Before I fall the fuck asleep. All on field general. Hey, he turned into a nice little player here. And his potential went up, so hey, Kevin Collier's going to turn into something. Lawrence Bernard up next. His potential went up too. He's got star potential now. Lawrence Bernard is ballin'. Where are these points going? All 3 of them. All speed rusher. DJ Levy. What's up, Colin? Travis Bonham. Did potential go up too? Jesus, like everyone RSV has. I mean, this is obvious. This is obvious RSV. Do I even have? I'm gonna wait until you tell me what to do, but this is fucking obvious. This one's a little less obvious. No, RSV guys are balling. RSV had a bad season, but it was a productive season. Very productive season. Will Gilbert, I think he had star already, but even still, he's still gonna be like a 77 star. That's really good. All right, this is the last one. Zach Trannon, and then we will do Pepper Jacks afterwards, because Pepper Jack was the second me that I saw. All slot. Scheme or if first trait is too high. Okay. So Pepper Jack's basically just saying like go scheme unless there's an obvious one. Alright. Makes sense to moi. Upgrade some players.